This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're in Dubai here for a double header of Pabellum this weekend. It's St Patrick's Day. Happy St Patrick's Day. One Samuel Jones.
I'm not Irish, but happy St Patrick's Day to all the Irish people here.
Jalalov just weighed in there, and I just wanted you to talk about kind of Joyce's comments about Jalalov. I know you've kind of put them out already, but this guy is kind of a bit of a beast, a bit of an unknown beast, but we're soon going to find out more about Jalalov.
Yeah, Joe's always told me, Joe's beat him in the amateurs, but he did say to me that he's the hardest puncher that he's felt. Like Joe, like single
period, not just amateurs.
I would imagine, yeah, single punch power. So Jalalov, he's a really nice guy as well. He just, when you hear him on the pads as well, I've been around a lot of heavyweight boxing. It's like a gunshot going off, and he's got a tough opponent there in Sokolovsky, very durable. We all know him in the UK, so we're going to see. I think people will see how good he is on Friday, so that you'll get a gauge for how good he is. And I personally think he's going to stop Sokolovsky quite early.
We saw you do the head-to-head between Sonny Edwards and Mohammed Wasim yesterday, which started a little bit slow, but then towards the last 6-7 minutes it really picked up, and it was like,
I was thinking I'm a shit Johnny Nelson here. I'm thinking I'm a shit Johnny Nelson here, I can't get it, and then it just exploded. I was like, oh. It's safe. I don't know what set it off, but I think Wasim was just basically questioning, was basically saying to Sonny he's no good. So you'll see on the gloves are off. I think it's going to be released later on today or tomorrow. It's really good. Tyrone McKenna against Regis Prograis. It's a really random fight, but it's a fight I'm really looking forward to, because Tyrone McKenna, you know what you're going to get with him. He's told he's got war written all over his gown. He's going to come. It's Paddy's weekend. He's going to come and give it a right go and try and upset the huge favourite. Can't wait for it.
For someone like myself who goes to these press events week in, week out for the last however many 10 years or whatever, set up here has been fucking first class.
Yeah. It's been really, really good. I mean, you can see there, it's first class. It's only going to get bigger. I mean, we're going to try and bring more shows to Dubai, and it's a slow burning process, I think, but more people here than last time. It's going to get bigger and bigger.
A certain Mr. Jack Hattrell is here, behind you here. I mean, people are still talking about it like it was yesterday, but have you had a chat with Jack while you've been here?
Say again?
Have you had a chat with Jack while you've been here?
I'm friends with Jack. I mean, I said what I said on IFL. I believe he was a clear winner. Like I don't want to keep going over old ground again, because it's like I'm just back. But it was. There's no way anybody can watch that fight and tell me Taylor won that fight. He should be standing there, the undisputed 140-pound champion of the world, and that moment's never going to be given back to him. But what I do think is karma. I believe in karma, and I believe he will go on to win world titles in a couple of divisions. I think he's that good.
Yeah, there is I suppose, the thought of a moment slipping away from you, and I feel like with Jack, he may not get that opportunity to fight for all 4 belts. It's very difficult to put yourself in that position to fight for 4 belts.
That's what I think. I mean, I think they're never going to overturn the decision. That's gone. But I think that it's only fair that Jack gets to fight for all 4 belts next. I mean, look, you've got Regis Prograis over there as well. Yeah, the winner of that fight. There's some huge fights out there for Jack still. It looks like Taylor's going to go up, but I still believe somewhere down the line that them two have unfinished business. It's like Froch and Groves, but even though Groves actually did get stopped, you know what I mean? It was a controversial stoppage. Jack won the fight, so it's different in that sense. But people will want to see that fight again.
Absolutely. Other than that, all good.
How are you, KUGAN?
Okay, so
good. See, your interview with Billy Nelson's had nearly 50,000 views.
24 hours. I shit myself when that music come on. I think that's what up the views. But listen, it's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. I like Billy. He's not a bad fella. He's just a bit of a big dafty, isn't he?
Have you spoke to Joyce over the last few days?
Yeah, yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we touched on it in that interview with Billy Nelson, but I mean, Joe's getting a lot of people talking about it at the moment because of other social media aspects, etc. But what's his kind of take on everything at the moment?
Listen, people have always thought, that I do Joe's socials for him. Joe Joyce is his own man. He's got a degree. he's a bit of like he's a reserved kind of guy. You've been around him, Kugan, you know this. Like, but when he thinks something, he'll fucking say it. Do you know what I mean? And that's what he felt about the person in question. Let him get on with it. And then the person in question thought I did it, and then I said what I needed to say.
Generally, though, I mean, look, we don't always see Joe the most vocal of people in interviews or on social media. But did he take real offence to McGuigan's comments?
Listen, it's the person in question tried to sign Joe, like really tried to sign Joe. When the interview by the person in question was being given, it was very disrespectful. I thought, in the way he kind of dismissed Joe's chances completely, like calling him a tune-up fight. That tune-up fight made your fella you're training in the gym quit only a few months back. So give him a bit more respect than that. That's just what I thought. And Joe had his opinion. I got brought into it. And that's just how it goes.
Did you get brought into it because you tweeted underneath the video?
I tweeted underneath the video to say that the person in question was just trying to get the AJ gig, as many people are. There's no problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. The person in question's a fantastic trainer. I just wouldn't go for a drink with him. That's all.
The person in question?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're looking forward to a great weekend here.
Unbelievable. I'm
live on Eurosport. For people that don't know, Eurosport's the place to be.
Live on Eurosport. If you're not watching that, it's Eurosport, and Sonny's headlining on Eurosport.
Eurosport?
Eurosport.
Get it in your head, Eurosport.
Discovery Plus as well.
And Discovery Plus as well. Great plugs. Sam, thank you very much for talking to Ival TV. Have you got anything else you want to add?
Just that, I'm very, very fortunate to be a part of things like this. A growing company like Pro Venom, it's only going to get bigger. Huge signings coming.
Who's coming?
I'm not telling you that.
You tell me everything. You tell me nothing. That was a piss take. You tell me nothing.
I've got to keep it stum. You'll find out on Friday.
Yeah? Big signings?
Very big signings.
Okay, we'll look forward to it. Thank you, Sam Jones.
£5.